It's CommonWell TV 2021 right here from our Orlando studios, and it's time now to hear from our friends at 1upHealth, a member of our CommonWell Alliance, and their CEO. Now, kind enough to join us, Ricky Sahu. And Ricky, how will health IT really be changed forever by the pandemic?
Yeah, well, I think health IT is going to be dramatically shifted from the industry that it used to be. And it is really because every industry has been changed due to COVID. We've seen, everyone work from home, caretakers work from home, people getting remote care over telemedicine, data sharing that has to happen uh, regardless of the fact that we can't be next to each other. So what I think is definitely here to stay is a lot of this telehealth, and especially due to the regulatory environment, which has introduced rules to not kind of block payments for telehealth and pay the same amount for much of it, that will continue to stay in place. I think there will be more of a reliance on data sharing electronically as well than there has been in the past, which has largely been paper and fax based. I think that's going to have to go over the internet to providers and patients wherever they are, regardless of whether or not they're in an in-person care setting.
As a member of the Commonwealth Alliance, 1upHealth, what is your guys' reaction to the ONC info blocking regulation?
Yes, I think that the ONC info blocking regulation is definitely a good step in the right direction. It's basically building upon a lot of the meaningful use three regulations that required patients to be able to access their data. And the kind of the problem there was that the intent of the rule wasn't really met by many of the vendors, and therefore ONC had to layer on top more specific regulation to help that data flow. However, we see that even these info blocking rules are not enough, and there are now other proposed regulations for more specific requirements around how quickly a developer must be able to get access, the listing of these public endpoints, and so forth, which are scheduled to go into effect at the end of 2022. So ultimately, we're going to have to see regulation, not just regulations, but a inherent desire or want from these provider organizations to share this data because it's good for them. And what's good for them may be improvement of patient satisfaction or lowering costs or improving quality. But I would say it's our job here to make sure that people see the value of the data and are able to interact with it so that they can see those improved outcomes, not just for the patient, but also for their own organizations.
All right, Ricky, time to turn or put on your crystal ball here for me. So, when it comes to health IT and what's on the horizon, what do you see?
Yeah, so what I think is happening is we are seeing this distribution of care across the industry. And due to that, we are seeing data all over the place, but also the application of those, the applications that are sitting on top of that data exist in more focused settings. So, what I mean by that is there are applications for specific conditions. There are applications for specific, demographics taking maybe a certain medication, and it is unfathomable to really think that a single organization is going to be creating all of that, whether it's a payer, a provider, or a vendor, right? And what I think will be happening over the next few years is we'll be seeing this unbundling of care where not just not all the technology will be hosted under one roof, and there will be a multitude of applications as well as a multitude of different providers and or other organizations that are interacting together on the same kind of platform to deliver care. And I think the importance of that platform that hosts the underlying data and also connects it to all of these different parties is going to grow in value and importance.
He's the CEO of 1upHealth, and 1upHealth, a member of our CommonWell Alliance. Ricky Sahu. Ricky, thank you so much. And for more information on 1upHealth, along with CommonWell, we invite you to log on to CommonWellAlliance.org. Thanks again, Ricky.
Yep. Thanks, Scott. Thank you, guys.
Thanks for watching this episode of CommonWell TV. To get the latest news and updates, follow CommonWell on Twitter. We also encourage you to subscribe to our CommonWell YouTube channel and hit the bell icon to receive notifications when a new episode is posted.